Welcome to West Texas Droning, episode number 23, Blowing in the Wind. Yeah, it was kind of windy out there today, so I thought I'd try out the XXIII just because I hadn't been able to get out there, and you'll see why in the video. I tried to get out there and fly, but there was some bad stuff going on, and we'll show you about that in a minute. Now, the winds, depending on who you asked and what you experienced, one of my apps said that the wind was blowing 14.6 with gusts of 20, and my other one said that it was good to fly with winds of 9 miles an hour. You be the judge. Here's our intro.
Good morning, everybody. Here we are back at Fur Hopper Ranch, and it's a little bit windy today. I don't know how much we'll get done. We tried to come out a few days ago, but evidently a portal opened on our ranch, dimensional portal, and it linked up with another well-known ranch with paranormal activity. And evidently one of their skinwalkers got through, and possibly also a Sasquatch. They got out of the portal here at Fur Hopper, and as you know, fur hoppers don't tolerate skinwalkers or Sasquatches. And I'm afraid, sad to say, that the fur hopper here just kicked the ever-loving whatchamacallit out of the skinwalker and the Sasquatch. My advice, if you've got a paranormal portal on your ranch and you've got skinwalkers or even wendigos, keep them safe during that portal opening. If they end up here, our fur hopper is going to just knock the heck out of them. It's not pretty from what I found. The buzzards won't even eat the remains. So just a word to the wise. Now we're going to try to fly. If it's too windy, we'll go to a low, maybe into a valley, and try to get some work done. Enjoy the ride.
And I want to reiterate here how dangerous it is for other paranormal creatures to get on the Fur Hopper Ranch. This is what happens to a skinwalker when a fur hopper gets a hold of him. Not pretty. And here's what happens to a Bigfoot when a fur hopper gets a hold of him. My advice to people with other paranormal portals on their ranches: keep your pets locked up safe. Don't let them become victims by an interaction with a fur hopper. The fur hoppers are really badass critters. Onto the video. So here we go. You can see by the wind and the blowing the weeds and the trees, it was a blustery day out there. I'd never flown the XXIII in this kind of wind, so I thought we'll just see what's going on. It was disorienting. I was messing around more with some controls in the video. I'll get the gimbal down here in a second, but it did not cause any errors or warnings on the controller. So I guess the XXIII handled this all right. You can see with the wind blowing, it's kind of hazy out there unless you look straight down. And that's what the ground looks like after a good 4 inches of rain. We've flown this valley before, but we're using a different takeoff point. And what concerned me today was the wires, the power cable, telephone poles, and electrical wires up. I didn't want to get messed up with them in the wind, so I tried my best to stay away from those. So I launched in a little bit different place than I normally do. Do you see the Bigfoot down there? I bet you didn't. He's there. He's hiding. Because he knows the skinwalker and the fur hopper are around. was really just kind of a short flight in this area, checking the wind capabilities of the Air 3. I didn't do a whole lot. Went and did another flight later, which will be our next episode, down in a valley with the Mini 3, just to see how it did down there, and did some photography. You'll see it in our next episode. For many years, the co-ops, electrical co-ops that served rural customers, would put up power installations, poles and electrical wiring to different places like houses, barns, and these were put in for drilling rigs until the state of Texas deregulated electricity. And after that happens, you can't get power unless you pay through the nose anymore. And so we do have some power structure left out there, but it's not used much, and any new stuff is very expensive to add. Hope you didn't get airsick on that one. Wind kicks up a lot of dust and haze. This big round mountain in the background there. In our next episode will be based around Big Round Mountain, and we'll fly up and around it and do some sightseeing up in that pasture. So right now I'm doing a manual landing, and that's going to be the end of this episode. I'm sure Return to Home could have landed this better than I did. And there we were. So, that was a nice little windy flight in our Air 3, and I hope you enjoyed the ride and the music, and we will see you at the next episode.